So, hi everyone. Meta has come back with a bang after 8 months and they have released a new series of models that is Llama 4. And in this series, they have released three models that is Scout, Maverick, and Behemoth. And for now, Scout and Maverick have been open source, but not Behemoth, which is 2 trillion parameters, which is huge. So let's get started. In this short video, I will try to explain you the difference between the three models, when to use what, and the benchmarks. So let's get started. So first of all, we're talking about the total number of parameters being used. For Scout, it is 109 billion total parameters, the smallest. Maverick is 400 billion parameters, and as said, Behemoth by the name, 2 trillion parameters. This is huge. These three models are following the mixture of experts architecture, hence not everything would be loaded at once. So that's a relaxation we have got. So here you can see that for Llama 4 Scout, it would be 17 billion active parameters at a time. Same for Maverick. While in case of Behemoth, single expert would be using 288 billion active parameters. This is huge. 16 experts, 128 experts, and 16 experts again for Behemoth. Apart from that, Llama 4 Scout has got a context window of 10 million tokens. This is again humongous, and it can incorporate 75 total books. Just trying to like quantize it for you how huge it is. So giving it a short summary, Llama 4 Scout is good for general developers, and as mentioned, especially this will get fit into one H100 GPU. So it can't be used with a consumer grade GPU as the model size is huge, but it is able to fit in a single H100. So that's an advantage that it is giving you. Apart from that, for Llama 4 Maverick, it is good for enterprises, and I think Llama 4 Behemoth is the humongous, I think the biggest open source LLM ever, not released yet, but would be great for future applications. Now we will be talking about the different benchmarks for these models. So here's a table that you can see. Llama 4 Scout fights off with Gemini 2.2 Flash Lite, Gamma 3, and Mistral 3.1. So it is of that range. Llama 4 Maverick beats out Gemini 2.0 Flash, DeepSeek V3.1, the latest one that was released a couple of weeks back, and GPT-4o. So on the benchmarking, Llama 4 Scout is in the range of Gamma 3, Mistral 3.1. I think looks a little useless to me because these models are way smaller than it. Apart from that, Llama 4 Maverick is looking good because it is able to beat out DeepSeek 3.1, GPT-4o, and Llama 4 Behemoth is able to beat out Gemini 2.0 Pro, GPT 4.5, and Claude Sonnet 3.7 as well. And that too by huge margins, as you can see. On live code, it is scoring 49.4, and the last best is 36.4, Gemini 2.0 Pro. So these benchmarks are looking crazy, and I think Behemoth hasn't been released, but once it is released, I think it would be a cheer to see it. And all these three models, all these two models, Scout and Maverick, are open source for now. You can go to Hugging Face. I have already covered a video on how to use this model and where to get the free API from Open Router. I hope you try out the models. They are looking good, and it's a big release by Meta after a very long time. Thank you so much.